Uh, all right. It's about 20 minutes till 5 p.m. West Coast time on Friday, December 19th. Today is the DOJ Epstein Files document dump day. Or should I say, uh, the Department of Justice Bill Clinton Files document dump day, because the only person in the thousands of pages of documents the DOJ released today who is not redacted in any way, shape, or form, be it his name in print or his face in photographs. The only person that they didn't redact is Bill Clinton. So we got to see a super creepy photo of Bill Clinton in a hot tub. Fortunately, he appeared to have swim trunks on. So thank God for that. But I am seeing any number of just breathless, urgent, breaking news videos from Democrats and people on the left that the DOJ violated the law because they're not going to release the entire Epstein documents by midnight tonight, and they need to be held accountable. Cool. So let's see. Republicans control the White House. Republicans control the House of Representatives. That's why 25 million Americans are going to lose their health care next month. Republicans control the Senate. Republicans control the Department of Justice. Republicans control the FBI, which is part of the Department of Justice. So assuming that Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice violated the law, the Epstein Transparency Act, assuming that they violated the law by missing the deadline, who exactly is going to prosecute? The Attorney General of the United States, who runs the Department of Justice, and it's the Department of Justice that is going to miss this deadline. Who is it? I want people on the left to tell me exactly who it is that's going to prosecute the Attorney General of the United States of America for missing a deadline when Republicans control the House, the Senate, the White House, the Supreme Court, the DOJ, and the FBI. Who is it specifically who is going to prosecute Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice for missing this deadline? Because in our infinite wisdom, we Americans collectively, because we're a fucking nation of morons, decided to give control of all of those institutions to Republicans at the same time in the last election a little more than a year ago. Because we hate women, and we hate black women in particular. So we thought it would be an amazing thing to do to re-elect a 34-time convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, and fraudster who's cheated on every single woman he's ever met, let alone married, who was absolute best friends with Jeffrey Epstein for 15 years, who has committed fraud every single day that he's gotten out of bed since 1972, who tried to overturn the last election, who inspired his followers on January 6, 2021 to go to the Capitol, to break in, to shit in their own bare hands and smear it on the walls inside the Capitol. We, as a country, collectively, decided that it would be the best thing for this country if we handed control of our entire federal government over to him and his followers. And because Donald Trump, my guess, allegedly, appears on literally every other single page of the Epstein files, his Department of Justice, in violation of a statute, they violated the statute. Martha, they violated the statute. Who's going to prosecute them? Please let me know who's going to prosecute them. Is it going to be Democrats in the House? No, Democrats in the House don't control the House. Is it going to be Democrats in the Senate? No, because Democrats don't control the Senate. What about the Supreme Court? Nah. The Supreme Court's more fucking MAGA than a Trump rally at this point. Who is going to prosecute them? Nobody. So who gives a shit if they broke the law? Hope that helps.